Welcome back. My name is Ian, and this is episode 22 of the game Fate. Let's cast some haste and let's keep exploring our this floor. This is a smaller level by the looks of it, and I'm really happy that it is, because some of these floors can get really big, and it gets, oh my goodness. Let me switch to an attack spell, and we run into an orc veteran. So as I was saying, with a flaming mace, Dwarven Mole.
You are overburdened.
I have the pet. Fortunately, we need to send the pet to town. Transfer.
Your pet has departed.
I did add some sockets to our new. Excuse me. I did add some sockets to our new hat. So hopefully by the time our pet gets back, we'll be done exploring the rest of this level. Some gold, 117 gold. And we have a griffin here, an elite griffin. Let's keep knocking him back. He's dead. Let's break some blocks.
You have triggered a trap.
There's a trap. So as I was saying, I'm glad that this level is on the smaller side, because that makes it easier for me to explore and make some actual progress. The undead dropped an adder tongue. Let's recast haste. We acquired some gold, and we're done. Hopefully we'll be done with this. We'll be done with this episode pretty soon. This series, not episode. As we're on level 37. Holding CTRL while moving will allow your character to run. You can toggle continuous running with the R key or the button on the bottom toolbar. Thankfully, we have a lot of stamina, so we can continuously run, and if we ever run out of stamina, we have our stamina spell. Bind your spells to hotkeys by pressing the F1 through F12 when your cursor is over a spell icon in the spell foldout. Let's recast our haste, and we've run into an archer. I should definitely buy some more. Oh my goodness. These archers are going to be the death of me.
You cannot carry anymore.
Should definitely buy more healing charms. Let me rearrange my healing charms quickly here before we continue.
Your pet has returned.
Our pet has returned.
Your pack is full.
Not very much gold. Let's transfer some items onto our pet and identify the shield. Jagged Tooth, defense of 60, 25% damage dealt bonus, 10% improved chance of block, 10% magical resistance bonus, and it requires 76 strength. We also have a maul. Flaming Dwarven Maul of the Mage, crushing damage, plus 28 fire damage, attack damage, 30 through 45, that's the attack range. Hammer class, the slowest attack speed, 19% magical bonus, requires 75 strength. So let's have the pet pick that mage. Well, it seemed like it was a staff, but I'm not sure what it was. It was a mage mace. Let's recast haste and explore this level. I'm thinking this level is going to be a bunch of corridors. Not going to be that enjoyable, but I mean, I wasn't expecting to have two smaller levels back to back. That's the dead end, but there's a Venom Drake. I didn't even know they existed, but it's good to know. I'm used to the fire and ice drakes. And there's this enormous abomination. We've been poisoned. There's two abominations. We picked up something that was not something I wanted to pick up. A normal item. There's a Venom Drake. We've taken care of him. This might be a bunch of some lightning elemental. This might be a level that has a lot of dead ends. We've been poisoned. Let me heal myself and drink the potion, an antidote potion. Recast haste. Our pet's poisoned. Let's continue here and just kill this Drake, this greater Drake. Our dog has turned back to normal. These greater gargoyle, I should say. I don't know if I called it a greater Drake.
Your pet is
it's a greater
fleeing.
gargoyle. We've run into a special monster, the Goblin Mangler the Primal. So he's been summoning up these monsters. My goodness, he seems like he's going to be the last boss by the looks of it. 132, 131 HP. We're doing a decent amount of damage. But
you have gained an experience
it's taken a
and
while
skill
to kill this enemy.
Your pet is fleeing.
I ran out of mana. Do we have any mana potions? No, we do not. I must have sold or used them all. He is going to eventually die, but it's just going to take a while. He has a vampiric aura on him, so if he hits me, he steals health.
Your pet is fleeing.
Hopefully, or thankfully, we can knock him back into the corner. So
your pet is fleeing.
He can't touch me. So we got
you are overburdened.
Few items here. Let me see what they were or are. We have a greater maul. Let me identify the greater maul. Greater maul of dodging. It has 3 sockets, crushing damage, attack damage. The range is 41 through 60. It's a hammer class. Blocks the hammer class, the slowest class in attack speed. 20% dexterity bonus, and it requires 93 strength. And we have a Naginata, whatever how it's pronounced. Although, since it's a normal item, I'm not even going to bother looking over the stats on that specific item. Let's level up our points. I'm going to add more magic and more defense magic. My goodness, I did not see these guys here, so I was almost ambushed, I should say. Heal ourselves, cast haste, get that battle fork, and then let's keep moving. Major health potion, which is always nice. Break the barrel. Let's head over down here, explore this portion of the level. There's a Nocturne Stalker. Let's heal ourselves. We did find a Wizard's Hat. Although we'll most likely not be changing my gear anymore, because we're close to finishing the game and we have our style, or a sense of a style, which is a gray attire, a gray hat and a gray robe. We've run into some liches and we're fighting. We've killed the main one and now we're fighting the remnants. There's a skeletal knight and a fire drake. what I believe to be a fire drake, and a specter or a ghost. Let's break these containers. There's a cracked amethyst. And a... my goodness, I should heal. Sorry dog, I had to leave behind.
Your pet is fleeing.
There's a yeti here, that's giving us a bit of trouble. It's dead now. Let me feed the pet one of these other
Your pet has been transformed.
fish to change it back into a spider. We cast haste. Let me take out heal myself and take out my attack spell. My attack spell, we've run into an orc wielding a staff.
Your pet is fleeing.
And a battle boar with a stalker. And they dropped an elite death bite.
You are
which is
overburdened.
a crossbow. We'll have the pet pick it up or not, as it seems to have a lot of items that that we need to sell. Let's transfer some items over.
Your pack is full.
We'll drop this wizard's hat since we don't need it. Drop this other crossbow. Let's pick this up. Elite death bite. I won't go over the stats. Let me send this pet to town and
Your pet has departed.
let's continue exploring. There's a weapon rack. There's nothing good on the weapon rack. There's a stalker that we've run into. Take care of him. Break these clay urns and a barrel. We have found our descending stairs, which is always nice.
Hello, wanderer.
Now we can sell this. It sells for quite a bit of gold. And it's the elite death bite, two-handed piercing damage. Attack damage is 56 through 130. It belongs to the bow and crossbow class with a fast attack speed. It has a 10% damage taken reduced. And the +4 knockback. And it has a 15% damage reflected to enemy. And it requires 121 strength. And the reputation rank of, or requires renown rank of local legend, I should say. Let's sell it since we don't need we don't use crossbows. Does he have anything I can use? I don't believe the vendor has anything I can use, so we can leave. Let's recast our haste. We've run into a Naga, an elite Naga, that has no weapon, so let's take care of her and this greater gargoyle. It's dead.
A trap has been sprung.
Our pet still has quite a bit of time before he returns to us. Back from town, we run into a tarantula. A vile tarantula, elite vile tarantula, I should say. It's dead. And obviously there has to be bow users with haste. Let's break some containers since he's hiding. He's trying to hide. He cast some fireball, but he died. Now we have to defend against this elite jackal fiend and another orc veteran. Dual wielding 2 weapons. Oh my goodness. I got scared there. I almost died. Perhaps I should invest some points into
You have triggered a trap.
vitality. So we've broken this container, and an elite usher of the Styx has dropped, and as well as a town portal scroll. Let me run back over here, and
Your pet has returned.
all good, dog. We do have a bit of items that we have sold, which has given us a bit of money. What is this? A Hill Ogre Barbarian. It's dead. I might level up again, level up my reputation, is what I'm referring to. And I'll I might level my reputation again, but I don't know if I have enough gold. I might have enough gold, but we shall see. Recast haste. There's a stalker, or 2 stalkers. And I thought this was going to be a smaller level, but fortunately it's enormous. Just 80, we picked up 84 gold. Let's head down south, since we've already explored a lot of the southern portion. We run into a Thunder Drake, and then an Elite Stalker, a Griffin, and
You are
seems to be an
poisoned.
undead, or a group of undead.
You have triggered a trap.
Triggered a trap. There's another undead here in the corner. He's dead, and heal myself. We don't have an antidote, and we have poison for about 50 seconds. The poison effect is on us for about 50 seconds. We've run into an orc, an elite orc, which we've taken care of.
You have sprung a
There's
trap.
a gold ring we picked up. Let's break 96 gold. We broke an urn that gave us 96 gold. So far, there's another. This ended up being a dead end. Let's go around and go on to the other section here. Thankfully, the enemies haven't been that as tough as I thought they were going to be. Killed I forgot the name. I'm going to say it's a werebull, but although it looks like it looks like a werebull. It might be something else, but I forgot its name. Come on, Pat. You hold it off for me. Taking care of that elite demonling. Recast haste. Why am I so slow? Even with haste, I'm slow.
You have sprung a trap.
Maybe it's just me. Who knows? It just feels a lot slower than usual.
Your pet has fled.
Let's recast.
You are
Dwarven
overburdened.
crossbow. Heal ourselves. We run into a lava or frost beetle. It's dead.
You have sprung a trap.
Let's keep
A
exploring
trap
here.
has been sprung.
Run into a crate. We've broken some crates and a clear urn. We've run into some lava beetles, which we've taken care of. I assume there's going to be a dead end. Yes, it is. This section is a dead end. What about this portion? Juggernaut Shrike. If that's how it's pronounced. It's dead. That was a dead end as well. Let's get back to the main area, or main room, I should say. Let me see here. If we go this way,
You have triggered a trap.
I triggered a trap somehow. There's an elemental, lightning elemental. Let's take care of him real quick before we move on. It's 113 gold. It's a dead end as well. Let me recast my haste, and let's get back to the area where we were. Should loop around to the right, and then down to the bottom portion of the map. Pat, you need to collect this item for me. Then we can walk downward, take a left, and we're back where we need to be, next to the descending stairs. There's a staff here. We've run into a black griffin.
Your
Griffiness.
pet is fleeing.
Although I don't remember if the last
You are
boss
poisoned.
is a griffiness or not. This bugbear necromancer has poisoned us, but we're going to take good care of him. He's dead. Let's heal ourselves. And we do not have an antidote. We run into an ice elemental. Let's take care of him.
A trap has been sprung.
And let's continue here. Explore this section.
You have sprung a trap.
We've sprung a trap. Let's heal ourselves.
Your pet has fled.
We found 100 gold. There's a demon here. Oh, he's dead. I was expecting a tougher enemy or a... There's a Lich Lord. With his underlings here, which we've taken care of. Let's recast haste. Pick up the broad axe. Break some of these containers. There's a health potion. Recast haste. Let's heal ourselves and continue. A dead end here. Let's walk around. I'm glad that there is a vendor next to the stairs, which means I can sell all of my unwanted gear. There's a demon we've run into. He casts spectral armor on himself, but that's not going to do much against our magic. We have opened up a chest that has a major mana potion and 62 gold.
You have sprung a trap.
A dead end here. Another dead end. And it looks like we've reached, we've almost explored this level entirely. Let me just quickly explore this section. I expect a dead end. There's an imp, a night imp. He's dead. He did summon some bats, but they were no match for our spells. And I'm going to sell my wares or items to the vendor, and then we'll move on to the next level.
You look like you know a bargain when you see one.
Let's sell or identify our sword. Elite Usher of Sticks. And its attack damage is 28 through 90. It belongs to the sword class, normal attack speed. A +7 critical strike skill bonus, 5% reduced item requirements, and +6 defense magic skill bonus, and a +5 magic bonus. Requires 84 strength, and it requires requires renown of local hero, which we have, although we don't have the strength for it. Let's sell the rest of our wares or items, and then he doesn't seem to have anything of value. Although we could sell some of these other... And as well as these. We'll just keep one of these Town's Portal Scrolls just in case, and buy one of these, some of these charms. Let's move on to the next level. Elite and legendary items are much more powerful than their mundane counterparts. However, these items are... Didn't finish reading that. Townsfolk with an exclamation above their head, above their heads have quests for you to perform. I'm butchering everything. So we've run into a tarantula, and we took care of it. And the basilisk here in the corner. Broken some containers. I don't expect this. I don't expect the playthrough to be too long now, as we've almost reached level 40. We're on level 39. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the playthrough so far. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.